Hi friends, welcome to yet another walkthrough on how I resolve the issue with this all-in-one. So recently one of my users brought this all-in-one and then complained that they cannot use it for anything. The complaint was simple: my all-in-one is not working. What happened? I don't know. At first glance, immediately I powered it on, I noticed that it went straight up to network boot, and that was really not a good sign, right? So my first instinct was, okay, something could either be wrong with the boot files or maybe the hard drive has issues. So one or two of those scenarios is most likely going to be the case. So plug in a keyboard, press F12 to boot into the BIOS, and then instantly try to diagnose the system, and boom, what I saw was hard drive not installed. This could mean that the hard drive is probably damaged, or for some reason the hard drive isn't working. So the next step was to shut down this system and then open the system up, because we had to take out the hard drive to be certain that the hard drive is still working, or not. Maybe there was a shift or something, but we just have to open it up, right? So I got my script set and then begin work. But mind you, this is actually really different from what my job description stated, right? But in my country, they call you an IT. You should know how to power a generator. Well, that's by the wayside. So we carefully open the board, ensure that we discharge all static charges that has built up around us and all that, just to ensure that we don't damage the board due to static charges and all that. But that's by the wayside. So we carefully unscrew the hard drive from the board and then take it out. So of course we're glad we have a replacement, so we insert the replacement that we're having. The next step was inserting that, and carefully we plug it and then screw it back. The next thing was, before coupling, I just wanted to be sure that everything's working. Immediately I power it on, the error was gone, and instantly it was showing so it could show Windows 10 because there was already some setup files on that Windows setup files on that hard drive. So I was good to shut it down again, power it off, and begin to reassemble all of the components. So carefully we place the components on the board and then power it on, and we were ready for the next step, which was installing a Windows 11, because that was Windows 10 and we really don't want that. So I performed in place upgrade on the Windows 10 that was already there, just to bring it up to Windows 11. Pretty much that was it. And drop a comment telling me what's the non-IT related tasks you have to do in your organization as an IT personnel. I want to hear it. Cheers.